Welcome to Two Guys and Mike podcast. I'm your host, Jason, coming from an undisclosed location in upstate New York. I just wanted to reach out and had to do a brief explanation on what the hell's going on here in the Harris campaign post-election. Harris started out with a record, and I mean record, billion-dollar campaign war chest where she raised a ton of money. I think one of the historically probably the biggest haul ever. And come to find out, she blew through it like crazy. To the point where there is absolutely nothing left of the money. Nothing. As a matter of fact, they're $20 million in debt. How do you blow through $1 billion? And on top of that, another $20 million. And you're not paying your debts. You're not paying your staffers. You're not paying people who provide you food at your venues. You're not paying for your merch. And this is the kind of crap that these people wanted us to vote for. This is nuts. Now, Donald Trump suggested that, this is what's funny, and it cracks me up. Here's a guy who the left and the Harris campaign and the Bidens and the Chucky Schumers called a fascist, a racist, a dictator, is going to rule the world, yet he's willing to help Kamala Harris, his political adversary, and the one who hated him, considered to help pay for her $20 million in the hole. Trump raised 400 and some odd million dollars, and at the end of his campaign had over $38 million left. So he raised less than a third that she did because of all the campaign donors and all these big political bigwigs and all of the stars and celebrities that don't want to be exposed on the Epstein list and the P. Diddy list. All those people gave tons of money and also charged her big money to play at her venues. These are all things that I think are really gonna come back to really hurt her. I think that at the end of the day, it's going to be one of those deals where they're going to have to come out and show. I'm just trying to pull up another video here, cue another one up so you guys understand what the hell's going on, because it's crazy. Now it's starting to come out how mismanaged this was, how bad of a candidate she was, how incompetent her campaign was. Thank God. I think we dodged a huge bullet on this one. I think that if had she won, we would have been in some serious trouble. The fact that you can't manage your money at a campaign is pretty self-evident. I'll cue it up, and you guys can tell me what you think. Here's a report, and it talks about it as well.
Harris's campaign has ended in financial turmoil, according to multiple media reports. Despite raising over $1 billion, the campaign has reportedly finished at least $20 million in the hole. According to a Politico reporter, Kamala Harris.
So there you go. You see what I mean? This is nuts. Here was a campaign with no ideas. Here was a campaign with zero ability to govern, let alone their campaign. They didn't pay their people in Pennsylvania. They attacked the people in Pennsylvania. I just don't understand. I'm so glad we dodged that bullet, but I wanted to bring this into light because it is coming out today how bad it is for the Harris-Walz campaign and how they're stiffing everybody and not paying them and not giving them money. Financial ruins. The Democrats want to go after Donald Trump for maybe having a failed business or trying a venture and it didn't pan out. That's life. Businesses fail. Endeavors don't work out. Unfortunately, what happens in a time like that is you do file for bankruptcy. And when you file for bankruptcy, through bankruptcy court, people get some of that money back. That's how it works. Yeah, in a campaign, that's not how it works. People are just, you don't get paid. So you have vendors, staffers, rent is due. All these people are going to be stuck holding the bag, all because of Kamala Harris' inept ability to run a campaign. And yet the Democrats want to chastise, break down, beat up Donald Trump. But here he is, going to swoop in and help her out. You know what? I hope he does. I hope he does, just to prove these people wrong, that he's not what what they believe the media to say he is. And although I would like to let her relish in let her, roll in her mud, because I'm sure she's getting beaten up pretty bad over it. But I don't want people not to get paid. I don't think it's right. I think everybody should get paid for the work they did and the product and services that they provided. And I hope Donald Trump is the bigger person, but he puts it out there. He makes a big media splash about it, and he shows them it was Donald Trump that bailed Kamala Harris and the DNC out. That would be epic. Absolutely epic. Well, with that, folks, just a quick update, quick little note, 7 to 10 minutes, and we'll catch you back. We got more stuff coming. Big announcements, actually. Big announcements coming for the channel. TGM Studios, and new contributors and new playlists coming up. So please stay tuned. Like, subscribe, please comment, until we meet again. We were great, we were free, had a country that couldn't be beat. We were right